Right, on this one I have got a Dewalt laser level. No, it's got, I'm not sure. Right. Anyway, so yeah, so I've got this. Let's see if we can get this working. So the issue with it is, let's put some batteries in it. Not sure. So here we've got 3 batteries going in. That's that in there. That in there. So that's got positive and negative actually on the lid there. So should run it off. Not getting anything at all there. You should get a laser beam coming out of either that way or that way. That way or that way. You know what I mean? Anyway, so yeah, we're not getting anything through there. So just make sure I'm not missing anything obvious. No, all it is just an on and off. And that's clicking as it should. Right, let's get the batteries out then. Get the batteries out. Back in there. Yeah, let's take this bad boy apart. I'm not sure how we do it. So look. There we go. Don't think that's going to get in there. Right. I need my. Right, spare me a second. Right, so. Let's go to all these. There's second things. No. Let's what size up. Let's what size. Let's size up. No, no, good. Not all the way flats. All the second things. Just like that's it. Ah, there's one second. Okay. Settings first. Doesn't work through that. Oh, come on, shit. So, now, I am getting. What I need to do is take this apart and see if I'm getting contact between them. In fact, let me just take this one out and then let me see if I'm getting contact between these now. So let me get my multimeter, put it on, continue. That's fine, they're beeping away as it should. Continuity, that was the word I was looking for. Right, let's take these out, that's halfway out anyway. These are the same length, yep. So they're all the same length, you can't really go wrong putting wrong screws back wherever. Right, so there's 4 screws there for them. There we go. That's the gasket, so make sure that gasket goes back. So that is off there, that is off there. Let's put that away. So all this is then, it's just this. That's your self-level in there. So what I need to do now is figure out, right, so I'm going to put batteries in. Let me see if I'm getting, there's your batteries, that's where your power comes in. Lock your board up to your red and your black. Let me see if I've got power coming into these two. Let me see what sort of power we've got. So put it on DC. Let's go on here and here. So that's the issue then, I think, isn't it? So I'm only getting 0.1 of a volt. It's dropping significantly there. So it could just be a battery terminal issue. No. So what I'm going to do now is take them out. Let me just test these, see how these are going on. Hang on a minute, why am I not right? What do I need now? Double A's. Let me go and get some batteries. I'll be back. So I've got some more batteries here. I'm not saying they're any better, but let's check them. So 1.6, 1.6, 1.6, that's fine. So let me know. So all them are charged, fully charged. In. Oh, put them in, still not. Right, let me see if, so the battery's in there. Right, I'm not getting anything out of that. So what I've got to do now is figure out how that is in there. Let me have a see if I could take that out. Right, so what I'm going to do now is take that out. Let me see. Let me keep that upright as much as I can. Let's just leave it there. Right, let me put it on continuity again and see if that goes there. Let's go in there. What's in there? Right, so that's making contact. Right, what I'm going to do, I just want to make sure now that this does actually work and switch on. So where's the pot? Where's the pot? Where's the pot? Right, let me just. Right, let me now just check and see what's going to do. Right, there it is. Yes, that's lovely piece of wire. So that way, it's just all that. That's that. Right. Right, it's all this video. Just from the video. Just all these. From here. I'll do that there. Right, so let me just. Then yeah, so put that on there, get my bench power supply, get that all the way down. Let's test these out. That one and that one. Right, so what was it there? 1.53, that bit 4.5. That'll do. Right, let me put the black there, red. There we go. It's working. Yeah, so you got that one. So you got both. So it is. Yeah, I'm sure you can see that there. Perfect. It's working. So it's just a battery issue. So let's switch that off. Out, out. Test leads. So now we'll find out. So at least we know. We should know what the issue is. So the actual unit is working perfectly. Put that back. Just make sure I've not bridged. Yeah. Just get the meter out, just double check that. Continuity. Perfect. Right. So I know that the issue now is, let me take that out of there. For some reason now the issue is the issue is in here somewhere. So Michael Wild, let's have a look. See what I'm going to do is put a blob of solder on each one of these nubbins here. I'm going to bring this up a little bit as well. I'm going to just put a little blob of solder on there and just see if that'll build it up a little bit. And see if it's just a contact issue. It could just be a contact issue. So, let's get... No, don't do that, mate. Keep doing so. So, shh, even I'm sick to death of it. Right. Yeah. Okay, just a little bit now, raise that up. And then let's put these in again. Just make sure, yeah, definite negative, positive, positive. See what happens now. Yeah, got 4.8 volts there. Now then, right, plug that in. Right, plug that in now. That in. All very tiny is this. There we go. It's all working. Yeah. So I've got I'll just get my camera phone out. I'll just show it you working. Right. You can probably see the lasers anyway. You can see them both there flashing. Now they're flashing because it's not level. When I think when they are, I mean you can see it there on my hand, but I think when they're a steady, that's where we are now. Yeah, so I'm just going to click a button and then one of them will turn off. There we are, click another button, whatever it is, that's off. Click that button, it's on. Another button, it's off. So there you go, so you got your crosshairs there. As you can see, it's all working. Yeah, so got your crosshairs there. Let me have a look. There and there. I'll press my buttons on and off. Off, off, on, on. That's it. So it's purely a battery compartment issue. So let me have a look. Stop that there. There we go. So what I'm thinking of doing now is, let's switch it off. I'm happy with that. I'm thinking now, I think these plates here, over time, well, it could be them, or it could be this for the positive here. These are the negatives, or whatever it is. They're one side of the battery, and these are another side of the battery. The springs down inside there, they're fine. Yeah, it's not like there's any corrosion or anything. So I think with me just putting a blob of solder on each one of them, it's just made it contact. And that is basically it. So let me get Right. Let me have a look. Let's put this gasket back in. Make sure there's a slot that goes all the way around. Just make sure it's all in that slot. So I'm just making sure I put it back together, just making sure that these power cables are, well, so I'll put it on the right way, I think. Might. There we go. Right, there we go. So let's turn that light off. I don't think it's going to make much difference. Let's turn one on so you can see there it's working. Let's turn that one off. Yeah, you can see it's flashing, and then that's the other one flashing. So I think that is what we call a fix. And it's a self-leveler, so yeah, I'm quite happy with that actually. So you've just got your vertical, the horizontal, and then you've got a battery low indicator on there as well. You got a magnetic base on there. Also in the case, that's case is a little bit shot. Right. So you've got your magnetic base on the back there, and then you've got something here, I'm guessing, that you can just put, yeah, you can just put on a piece of wood or oh, actually no, or something. Yeah, so yeah, it's all in its own little box. It's got absolutely stinks of plaster. That's all. So we got that there. We got, let's have a look. There. Not sure where that goes in though. That might be that way actually. There we go, mate. That's not going to close as it is. See, it's dead easy when you know how, isn't it? So there you've got room for 3 batteries in here. You've got your clip, and then you've got your actual laser. Yeah, that's anyway. So that is a Dewalt green laser level. I quite like it.